Leo, welcome to your reading. This is a general one for 10 till 16 July. I've already put out the July reading, so that will cover like the first week or so of July. I've got a message for you right out the gate, and that is it's the end of challenges. I got it very, very strongly. And for some of you, you may need to hear that. It's the end of challenges, Leo. Okay? End of challenges. Let's see what we've got for you. So I am going to take a look at your recent past, your current energy, your immediate future. We're going to clarify that and end off with a message from the universe. Welcome to my channel. I'm Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. Okay, so that one first actually. So you've got the Six of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Lover's energy. Bit of a possible lover's quarrel here, but I feel for some of you it goes much deeper than that. Then the recent past, it's almost like for some of you there's a space where it was easy for someone to take advantage of you, Leo. Sort of know which strings to pull, make you do certain things, and almost like training you or leading you like a puppy dog, you know. Some of you had those problems, and I'm gonna have to clarify because it's quite a big jump between sort of like the Six of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Quite a big jump there. So I want to see what that is about. Some of you may have had some difficulty sleeping, even getting difficulties getting through the day, I get for some of you. And then you get into this Lover's energy, this Gemini energy, this Choices energy. I'm going to be honest with you, I've got no fucking clue what's going on here. None. So we're going to have to clarify. But before we do, Leo, let's first go and have a look at your current space. Queen of Swords, the Moon, which is Pisces energy, and the Eight of Wands. Some of your plates are very full. It's like this, you know, if you imagine having a very full plate, there's like pieces of food falling off the side. In your current space, lots of thinking, lots of contemplation, which is good, but you also want to be sure, Leo, that you don't spend so much time thinking that you're just avoiding dealing with the problem, because that really doesn't help either. And so this is what life also want to let you know, is that, and I know that this has been said many times before, but this is what's coming through so strongly for you, and it's sometimes the most simplest things that make the biggest impact in our life. It is the feelings that you entertain that determines the experience that you have going forward. It really is that simple. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to feel what you feel or go through what you go through. You are allowed to, obviously. But just be careful that, you know, if you've been particularly hurt there in the past, felt, you know, hurt, betrayed, pushed aside, disrespected, you know, we feel the way that we feel because we are human, but it's just a reminder that it's almost like for some of you, you want to be careful that past events doesn't almost like rule how you feel about life and yourself, and you know what you believe you're worthy of, and that type of stuff. Because I see that for some of you with the Eight of Wands here, there's multiple options, but I also see almost like overcommitment there for some of you. Okay, trying to hold on to that sort of safety net, like that piece of driftwood when, you know, the ship has sunk. Let's see what's happening going forward. There's like a lot of different energies in one reading. Nine of Cups, the Wheel, which is Jupiter energy, and the Queen of Wands. So the future looks pretty promising. Really, really promising. Possibly starting that new day with someone, or a new cycle with someone. Could be a marriage, could be a high-level commitment. Could just be finding the joy within yourself. Overall energy is Seven of Wands and the Five of Cups. discovering your own power. Okay, now it makes sense. Discovering your own power, the deeper essence of who you are, through embracing your own power, your own energy. But also it's about releasing those past things. So it's like you're in the process of releasing, it's like flushing the toilet, just let the thing flush, Let's look at the Seven of Wands and this Five of Cups in your current energy. It's like there's this new portal of possibility that's opening for you. And all you got to do is just walk through, Leo. Okay? So let's clarify the Seven of Wands and this Five of Cups that wanted to come out as your overall energy. Okay? So we got the Chariot, which is that beautiful Cancerian energy, strength in emotions, Queen of Wands and Nine of Cups. So I see you really growing. I see you growing in strength, in energy. And what I also see, Leo, is that for some of you, maybe you're dealing with a Cancer, maybe you've got strong Cancer placements, but essentially this is about understanding your greatest potential in life. And that means how light you can be, how beautiful you can be, how amazing you can be, but also what a piece of crap you can be. And it's when we understand both sides of ourselves and we understand that it's both just potential. And then you get to choose very soberly from there what it is that you want to be. So you can be anything that you want to be. I see you unlocking some really high powers energy there with the Queen of Wands next to the Chariot. It's that inner manifester coming out, that inner witch that, connect with nature, Leo, connect with nature. Connecting with nature brings you everything your heart desires. Everything. Even the things that you've forgotten about. So take some time out in nature. Connect with nature. Bond with nature. Okay? Let's clarify that recent past. Six of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Lovers. Because there's a bit of an imbalance going in you in your energy. And it's that connection to the earth that beautifully sort of enhances that. Or you can even do what I did. Like I just wanted to bring nature inside. I love plants. I don't necessarily love to have to water them every single day. So I'm really into cactus and even fig trees. So, but I bought this so I can bring, the beauty of life and color and nature inside. Even though I'm very privileged to live in very close relation and proximity with nature, I wanted to bring it into my space. I wanted to wake up and, I want it to be the first thing that I see. So, Six of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Lover's energy there in the recent past. We've got the Empress, so good things coming, you must just wait. Five of Wands, fear kicking in. And the Seven of Pentacles, starting new. Possibly even starting new with a new person and wondering, didn't you jump into this too fast? That's a possibility there. Because it's difficult sometimes, Leo, when we're still struggling with our emotions and we sometimes feel that we're not good enough and strong enough and deserving enough and all of those type of things. And along comes someone who just accepts us unconditionally. It's a good thing. But it can also be a challenging thing, It's a kind of thing that you really understand best when you're sort of in the situation. So it's a little bit difficult to explain to people if they're not. But I see a very positive seed that has been planted there in the recent past. So even though things seem gloomy, it could even be for some of you that, that you might be pregnant, or thinking that you might be pregnant from someone, and those emotions are taking all over the place because you might need to make some real decisions there. Or maybe you got someone pregnant. Or could it be the problem that you can't get pregnant? Okay. So we're looking at the current space. Queen of Swords, the Moon, and the Eight of Wands. You've got the Five of Cups. You've got the Ace of Cups. And you've got the Six of Swords. So for some of you, Leo, there's still, pretty much a bit of pain. And it's almost like, sometimes we don't want to be in connections if we feel that we haven't fully cleared ourselves out. And it's not the kind of thing I would recommend either. But you're dealing with someone here that's got the patience and that want to work with you and build a life with you, This is someone that want to build a life with you. They want to be with you and support you through their good and your good and, for better or for worse type of vibes. Let's see the energy going forward. So 9 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Wands. Some of you might even feel like someone, and maybe that's where the overcompensation is coming in. You might feel like a certain person may sort of drop you or leave you, but I don't see that. In fact, let me see, what are these cards that fell to the floor? 4 of them, so it's about stability in your immediate future. 8 of Cups and the Moon. You can open yourself to the idea that things are really working out for you. You may wonder, how am I going to make things work on my own? Well, meanwhile, you might be moving to a space where you get more help than you possibly ever imagined. That's where I see you heading. Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands. When will it happen? As soon as you can accept it. As soon as you can open your heart to it. And if you open your heart to it, place your dominant hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, beautiful Leos, and claim it for yourself. When will your magic come through? As soon as you allow it. As soon as you allow it. Okay? And how do you allow? By practicing surrender. And how do you practice surrender? It's about practicing, like letting go of the fear. The fear that there won't be enough. That you won't be good enough or strong enough. Deserving enough. That you'll be overlooked. It's working past those things. It's our shadow side, our inner child. Okay? Let's see what the universe has got for you now. See what the universe has for you, my beauties. If that reading was helpful, if it resonated, I'd really appreciate you liking the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel for those of you that are already subscribed. I really appreciate that. Hitting that all notifications button so you know what's coming next. Oh. 8 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. So some of you might be dealing with a situation where things seem a little bit impossible. But Source is coming through there, and the impossible thing could have something to do with money, with status, being on a certain social level. Whatever it is, I see that it's getting resolved for you. It's like problems disappear. Problems just disappearing. I mean, how lucky is that? Problems just disappearing. So that's what I got for you, beautiful Leos. I hope that helps. If any of you are open to deeper guidance, you're more than welcome to book a personal reading. The description on how to do that is down below in the description thing here. There's a link to my step-by-step tarot reading course. There's a link to my free oracle card reading course. There's a little bit of a description and a link that you can click if you are open to online regression hypnosis and how that can beautifully enhance your life. But for now, that's what I got. Wish you all the best. Thank you so much. Love and light. Goodbye, beautiful Leos.